everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cruising Israel. I'm your host, Natalie.
And I'm Max.
And this week, we're going to take you guys on an insider's tour of Israel's capital, Jerusalem, one of my favorite places to go to in Israel. You know, there's so much to do there. I feel like there's always something happening every other night.
We've filmed there so many times, and almost seems like each week there's something bringing us back to Jerusalem. So much going on there, so much history, and so much new stuff going on as well. So tell me about our first stop.
Do you remember a few months ago we filmed with a guy named Ben, and he was the business development manager of the app called Bite Mojo.
Okay, I remember. A really cool app that lets you take your own tour.
Exactly, self-guided culinary tours around Tel Aviv. Well, this time we're actually going to do that in Jerusalem. We're going to go through the Machane Yehuda market. We're going to go through, the old city, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool. I can't wait to see what kind of restaurants they've curated. We're going to check that out now?
Yep.
Let's do it.
To travel and explore new cities. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say the best way to get to know a city is through its cuisine. Well, today we're here to seek out all of the flavorful dishes Israel's capital city has to offer, all while using a new application that allows you to become your own guide for your own culinary tour.
This is Ben, the business development manager of the new app that's changing the game of tourism. Bite Mojo allows you to taste your way through different cities while getting to know the locals and exploring significant sites, all with just your smartphone.
The main problem was that a lot of people want to travel like a local, don't go to the tourist trap. Right now you can do it completely flexible. You can just download the tool, choose one of the variety of tools that we offer. So you don't need no guide, no wallet, and no group. You can do it completely independently.
Today, Bite Mojo tours are offered in 6 languages in some of the most popular cities worldwide, such as Rome, Barcelona, Berlin, and let's not forget our favorites, Tel Aviv and Jerusalem.
Well, this is actually really great for lazy people, let's be honest. No one likes to make a whole itinerary before going on a trip, especially me when I'm traveling. First thing I think about is, what am I going to be eating? What flavors will I be enjoying? And then even after my first meal, I think about my second meal, So this app actually takes you to the most popular food joints around.
It's not only the popular, it's the hidden gems, it's the local treasures. It's take you to go exactly like what local wants you to eat. Now we can read.
Welcome to the tour. Okay, so we're starting on Betzalel Street.
So with all the tools needed for a self-guided culinary tour, we're ready to start the day in none other than Jerusalem, the place where countless cultures reside with one thing in common: a love of many different foods from all corners of the globe.
So this isn't only great for tourists, but Israeli locals as well, because Jerusalem is pretty hard to navigate. I mean, there's so much going on here.
Our first stop on the tour is at Nocturno Cafe, a cultural hub for the locals. It's a place frequented not only by students from the nearby Betzalel Art School, but neighborhood residents as well, and sits right in the center of Jerusalem's designers complex.
Hello, welcome to Nocturno.
Hey.
I feel like I know all about you already. I read a whole paragraph about your life story.
Wow, I'm really a celeb on Bite Mojo.
Yeah. Okay,
So you're claiming the bite?
we're gonna claim the bite. We're gonna have a sandwich with a root salad.
Amazing. Let me get those bites for you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Are all of the bites about this size?
Yeah, all the idea, the bites are around 60% of normal bites, but you have the option to eat 5-6 bites every tour
Yeah.
and not to
So I don't
explode.
get too full. Now, from the outside, this place really does look like a normal cafe. But after reading, there's 3 floors to this place, right? There's a gallery upstairs, live performances downstairs. There's a lot going on here.
By night, this cafe turns into a venue for live performances with lots of events, creating a fun and vibrant atmosphere.
So today we will see how strong you are.
Yeah. How much food I could eat.
Relax, without exploding.
These culinary tours are killing me. I'm gonna be rolling to my car at the end of this day. So what is our next stop on this tour?
So the next type is Basher cheese and wine. They have more than 1,200 types of cheese.
Wow.
They have olives, they have wines.
That is really my dream, you know? So many different kinds of cheeses. Hello.
Hi.
Wow.
How are you doing?
You really get that powerful smell as soon as you walk into this place.
This cheese shop was recently chosen to be the best cheese delicatessen in Israel and has expanded to 8 different locations nationally.
Look at this cheese. I could take a whole bite into it.
Look at this one.
Most of the cheeses here are imported from small, rural, and family-run dairies all across Europe.
So the first cheese we're going to try, it's one of the famous cheese in the world. It's come from England. It's village oak cheddar. This specific cheese, you have fleur de sel, sea salt inside the cheese, so you really feel like a crystal inside of the cheese.
Wow. How do you not eat this cheese all day?
Yeah, I am.
You do?
You say I'm not, I am.
You could easily spend just about an entire day here if you want to sample all the different cheeses. Everything from soft and delicate goat cheeses to well-aged hard cheeses.
The white marks you can see, this is a protein that after a while become to be like, in the process it become to be like that. So as much the cheese is more aged, you will see that even much stronger.
This cheese comes all the way from the Netherlands and was aged for 36 months. But it's not all about the cheese. The shop also offers high-quality goods from around the world.
And where are these from?
This came from Spain. That's sun-dried tomato with olive oil and pesto,
cherry
different kind of olives from Sicily. That's cherries with alcohol. A few of those and you become to be drunk.
Can I try one of these?
Yeah. Hirsch. I don't remember exactly the kind of thing.
Ooh, it's a little strong.
Yeah, very good.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. It was amazing.
Besides from the tour's culinary features, the app also offers insights into various local monuments and points of interest around the city, such as cool art installations and historic buildings.
You can see these 2 immigrants that
Wow,
came
this is
from the
amazing.
US to Jerusalem, and they saw all the colors of the market. And then they want to do a really nice project of graffiti around Machne Yehuda market and the surrounding. That's a good example for that.
It's really cool that it takes us through these hidden alleyways
Exactly.
because I would have never thought to come into these hidden places before. So now let's see where we're headed to next. It looks like we're headed to Machane Yehuda market. Of course, no Jerusalem tour is complete without stopping in
You
that
have to visit it.
legendary market, my
have to
favorite
visit it.
place.
Some would say Jerusalem's Machane Yehuda market is the most famous in the entire Middle East. It has long been Jerusalem's central landmark where Jews, Muslims, and Christians gather to shop, eat, and spend their time. Represented here are hundreds of countries and cultures. Among them are countries from the Middle East, Africa, Europe, and beyond, each bringing their own flavors and recipes. Locals come here to load up on fresh staples such as fruits, veggies, candies, and some of the most savory pastries you can get your hands on.
It's just madness walking through this market. I could hear so many different languages. People from all over the world are shopping here together, getting produce, sampling different kinds of sweets.
And we're loving the feel, the aroma, the scents, and we're wishing that we had something like this back at home.
זה השוק הכי טוב בארץ, זה ירושלים, זה עיר בירה, יש פה דבר מיוחד.
It smells really good. I like the smells and like you just walk in and the colors and the people.
I love it. It's so much fun. There's so much liveliness in life, like at any time of the day. You know, we came in the morning, walking around fruit markets, and now it's just like, you know, bars and cafes.
So we're first headed to the shake shop, right?
Yeah.
Citron man.
Yeah, Uzi Eli.
Uzi Eli. Hello there. Good, how are you?
Known as the Etrog Man, Uzi Eli is a vendor here at the market, but some refer to him as the spiritual healer. The shop's juices are from freshly squeezed unusual ingredients like citron or sugarcane.
This is the most popular. It's made of etrog. Smell it.
Wow, yum.
Yes, so it's very good for the health, for energy, for power. This is fresh ginger. Mix both of them. Ginger. Also with lemon and cayenne pepper.
Oh my god, this is very spicy, isn't
It's
it?
against all the disease. You're gonna be long and healthy life.
Come on, everything.
I took only half of it. I thought I took the whole thing.
Wow.
What happened to the good old lemonade and orange juice? Thank you very much. Fine. This is very refreshing. It'll keep me going.
The next stop on our route is one that combines Israeli and Asian flavors to create a fusion cuisine that's truly one of a kind.
Okay, what do we have here?
So here we have a sushi with sabich. It's an avocado, egg, and eggplant with tahini on top.
Wow, I've never seen a sushi with tahini on top. Now sabich, usually you could see it, it's a very popular street food in Israel. It's a pita with eggplant, potato, boiled egg, and you know, some spices. Here they made it into a nice sushi roll. It's so interesting, so
it's
unique.
Like Asian-Israeli combination. Yeah. Cheers.
I kind of like it. I didn't think that tahini would work with the rice and you know the soy sauce. So obviously we don't have enough time to finish the entire tour. Each one is around 3 hours, right? And there's a lot of different places to stop by, but we had a little taste of what it was like to be on a Bite Mojo tour. We had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure for me too.
When the sun goes down and the shop owners are closing up and calling it a day, it doesn't mean that it's time to go home. Several spots are actually just opening up in anticipation of a busy evening that goes on late into the night. Graffiti art begins to appear at every corner, and cushions and blankets are thrown over vegetable stands for seating, while a young, diverse crowd begins to make their way for a fun-filled night.
So the nightlife in the shuk, they started in the last 6 years with a few bars that were mostly in the other part of the shuk, and in the past 2-3 years, the center of the scene moved here. It's really cool. You can actually see how all the market things are getting closed. Like mushrooms after the rain, like bars are popping.
The name of the bar is Tapenter. It's the only cocktail bar in the whole market. We have like Israeli ingredients like arak and tubi. Matan is making tubi or not tubi. It's one of our special cocktails.
Whether you want to order up a complex and sophisticated cocktail, sip on some wine, or enjoy a wide range of Israeli craft beers, you can find it all here.
The Beer Bazaar is specifically the house of craft beers in Israel. We have more than 100 craft beers. We're happy to provide also our beer, the beer we make at the Beer Bazaar. We have a brewery, and also from different small brews in the country.
So don't let this Middle Eastern market fool you, because here in Jerusalem, the locals know how to keep the party alive all night long.
How fun was that? I love going on culinary tours, especially in Jerusalem.
Yeah, there's so much to do.
Especially in the Machane Yehuda market.
Oh man, you know, we were there for hours. We've been there before. I still feel like barely even seen a tiny amount of what they have to offer.
Yeah, you're right. We could go countless times and we still will find a new place, a new cuisine, a new restaurant that popped up and they're on the market.
Yeah, that's so true. You know, Jerusalem's Israel's biggest city. It is the most Israelis live in Jerusalem, more than anywhere else in the country. But it also attracts tons of visitors every year. And you know, there's a cool place where people are giving back to the Israeli community and doing some really nice things.
Oh yeah? And then to volunteer today?
Well, you know...
giving back to the community?
Yeah, and I think it's a cool thing to promote and to check out. You want to go check that out now?
Which one?
It's called Yad Sarah.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Here at Israel's largest volunteer-staffed organization, over 7,000 volunteers are stepping up and making life easier for the disabled, helping over 500,000 Israelis and tourists each year. Each and every day, Israelis are counting on Israel's largest volunteer organization to provide aid and assistance for themselves and their loved ones. Yad Sarah provides a wide range of health and home care services for Israelis of all ages and backgrounds. And it's all with the help of the hardworking volunteers.
My name is Malka, and I'm one of the 7,000 volunteers who's in Yad Sarah. When I came inside to Yad Sarah, I was thinking, what's the goal of the place? And I've been all over the world, and I've seen many things. I never find a place who's with the people from the birth until our oldest. And that's changed the quality of life, not only for people who's giving service, also the one who's volunteer. I'm going to bring you a wheelchair so you can sit on it and see if it suits you.
Yad Sarah's organization is very much involved in the daily life in Israel. Its broad range of services include home care assistance, transportation for the disabled, rehabilitation services, and the world's largest lender of medical equipment.
זה צריך להיות מחובר לקו טלפון, וברגע שיש איזושהי בעיה, אז לוחצים על הכפתור של הטלפון, וזה יוצר קשר ישר עם המוקד.
מה שמוביל את יד שרה זה להשאיר את האדם בבית למרות המוגבלות שלו. גילינו צורך, ויד שרה הביאה את הפתרון, וכשיש רעיון טוב, ואנשים טובים, וכמובן תורמים שמוכנים לתרום למען הרעיון הזה, אז השמיים הם הגבול.
With over 100 branches around the country, people from the north to the south of Israel are sure to get the help that they need.
We are on the central of fixing wheelchairs place, and here you can see there are all kinds of equipment that people are asking or to fix it or to bring their own that we can make for them.
I'm doing here national service. It's good because then you feel you do something for other people.
The idea here is that volunteer is teaching another new volunteer what to do, how to fix. He is taking care of him until he can be independent.
Yad Sarah's latest project gives people that are outside of Israel a chance to visit the country without letting their disabilities get in the way.
This service is very unique in the world, I say. We can assist you from the moment that you're landing to Israel to the moment that you live in the country.
This service recognizes everyone's right to travel and explore. They offer special vans, medical equipment waiting for them in the hotels, and anything else they need to get by.
Don't hesitate. You can come and Israel enjoy, realize your dream, and we will assist you and we will help you, and only for a deposit.
החזון החשוב ביותר של יד שרה זה לעשות טוב אחד לשני. כמו שנאמר, איש לרעהו יעזורו ולאחיו יאמר חזק. אנחנו רוצים שכל השירותים של יד שרה יינתנו על ידי מתנדבים. אנחנו רוצים שאנשים יעזרו לאנשים. יושבים פה אלפי מתנדבים שעושים את זה במסירות, מכל הלב, באכפתיות, עם לב ענק.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us for another episode of Cruising Israel as we took you on an in-depth tour of Jerusalem.
And don't forget to catch us next time as we cruise the country and show you the best Israel has to offer.
Bye.